Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and this is our next Saturday with Stacy, YouTube class number 551. Welcome to all of you. So excited that you are joining me, hopefully during the premiere of our Saturday with Stacy class. That's at 8 a.m. Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. Why do I hope you're joining me then? Because we live chat. I chat with all of you. There's hundreds of you on the live chat every Saturday morning, and we have made such a wonderful crafting community. But there's always room for one more. So come be a part of it. If you are here during the live chat, don't be shy. It's okay, it's going on right over there. Just type hi. We'll say hi back. Now, what do I have for you this week? Oh, swoon. I have All and Create. I have the next round of their layering washi tape. It is effective, it's affordable, it is stunning, it is easy, it is everything you want paper crafting to be, all wrapped up in a little roll of happiness. So I'm going to be walking you through the washi tape, showing you how to use it, and then taking it up a notch or two and making some beautiful finished samples. Well, do I really think I'm going to finish anything? Let's put money on that, shall we? I'm the technique girl. I love the technique aspect of it. So I'll make all the beautiful things, and then when I'm done with this YouTube, I take it down to my retail store and I give it all to the girls and I say, can you finish all of these for me and make them into beautiful finished samples? I just love moving everything around, the paint and the colors. So pretty today. I also have brand new watercolor brushes, Fusion watercolor brushes. So if you have the original set of 5 that we sold, we have them from Yasutomo. Wait till you see the 2 new brushes. I lost my mind when I saw them. I have been waiting for these brushes forever. I didn't even know they were coming, but I have wanted them forever. So if you have the original set of Yasutomo Fusion watercolor brushes, you don't want to pass on these. If I've ever said anything, this is the time. If you have those Fusion brushes, you should get these 2 to go with them. Truly you should. And they're so affordable. You need them. I don't say that often. I really don't say that often. You need them. But if you have the first set of 5, and we're going to put that set of 5 back on sale if you don't, but you need them. All right, I have Winner Chicken Dinner to talk about, and these lucky peeps won $50 because I said so. I think I decided last week we'd do a $50, and I think that's how we're gonna maybe decide how much money we give away every week. I think we're gonna go by the likes, how many likes we get per video. So maybe if we get 250 likes, we'll do $25. If we get 251 to 500 likes, we'll do $50. If we do 501 likes to 750 likes, we'll do $75. I'm thinking we're going to do that this week. I'm still pondering the thought, but since I have now shared my inner thought with you, we'll do it for this week or next week. We'll see how things go. But I think we'll base it off of how many likes this video gets. And that will determine how much of a winner chicken dinner you could be. You still have to post a comment to win. Even if you gotta like it and you gotta post. You gotta like it and you gotta post. Because if you don't post, we have nothing to draw from. We don't see who likes and who doesn't. It doesn't show us, oh, this person liked and this person didn't. You don't get to see that. So you'll still have to comment down below. Look down. There is a place to post your comment below me. Live chat comments do not count. Like the video, post below, and depending on how many likes we get per video, that's what we'll give away. We'll work it up. Incentivize. two lovely ladies have won $50 from Scrapbooking Made Simple. And let me tell you, $50 is gonna go pretty far today because the washi tape is really affordable. In fact, the bundle is nine into $43. That's $4 a roll, and it's super long. Wait till you see what it does. Oh my gosh. Okay, so our first winner is Judith. Judith Niedorf. I'm going with Judith Niedorf. Judith, is that you? If it is, congratulations. You are a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. I am so excited for you. Are you excited for you? Are you excited for you? No, not yet. We're not doing it yet. Not the winner chicken dance. Not yet. Our second winner is Sylvia. Sylvia Fulkins. Hello, Sylvia Fulkins. Congratulations to you as well. You have won a $50 gift card to Scrapbooking Made Simple. That is pretty much wahoo kachoo for you and Judith. Now you don't have to do anything to claim your prize. The check marks are already there. That means the money's in your account. What are you going to shop for? Ooh, exciting. You may spend a couple hours on the site going through different things, or you may spend 2 minutes. You know exactly what you want, and bam, it is yours. So let's do the winner chicken dance for both of you. Congratulations from Scrapbooking Made Simple to you. And if you want a chance to be a winner chicken dinner, like the video, post below, and you never know when you're gonna have your name called. So, all right, let's do it. You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, kachoo for you. Congratulations to both of you. I really do hope you enjoy your winnings, and it is just a privilege to spend this kind of time with you. Crafting is my decompression time. So having everybody here with me is just wonderful. I appreciate all of you. All right, so today it is about All and Create. It is about the new Fusion brushes from Yasutomo and my reinkers. And you're like, again? I am sorry, but I love my ink, and there's a lot to be done with my ink, so I'm doing more with my ink because it is easy, simple, effective, and again, my product, my reinkers are affordable, and I shouldn't say, I probably use my reinkers more than I use my ink pads. I love having the reinkers, and with July coming and 6 more colors coming, I can't wait to kind of expand out. And then in October, I think 6 more colors in October, and then it'll be 2025 before I have new colors. But that's the plan. We'll see what actually transpires. So are you ready to tilt on down? I have a couple samples to show you. I will tell you that I made these samples myself. I think so. You may look at them and go, nope. But even so, stay for the class. This is a fun, easy, simple, let's just play class. Isn't that the best kind? So I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started for today. I'm going to show you a couple samples, and then I think I'm going to show you the Fusion brushes, and then we're going to move into the washi tape. All right, down we go. And a big thank you to everybody at All and Create. Love you bunches. You guys just rocked it this time. It was amazing. So excited, so happy, and just thrilled to be part of the All and Create family. Personally, I think we should be the favorite child, but I'm told that they're not supposed to take favorites. I'm like, says who? Okay, here's my first sample. Now I used 1 pack of paper, I used reinkers, and I used the washi tape to do this. Isn't that so pretty? Like I said, I think so. So here's my second sample. Again, washi tape, 1 pack of paper. I'm using Sizzix paper, and I'm using their essentials, 3 essentials watercolor super smooth surface paper. I'll show it to you. This is where we're going to get to. But before we start all of that, I do want to talk to you about the Fusion brushes. So I usually don't talk to you about product till the very end, but this is kind of important because I think you need to see. So these are the Fusion watercolor brushes that we launched a year ago. In fact, it was at Creativation that I bought everything they had, literally. I had to go into negotiations. It got very tense. People walked away from the booth, but I held firm and I got what I wanted. And we brought these to you, our Scrapbooking Made Simple customer. These are watercolor brushes. They are by Yasutomo. They are called Fusion brushes, and they are the nicest watercolor brushes I've ever used. And the price is crazy good. I want to say that when we put these on sale, we had them out for, I'm thinking around, was it around $26? So there's, in the original set, there's 5 brushes, and you get the little tops to them, and you get this bamboo, the bamboo carrier, which is a traditional carrier for watercolor brushes. The bamboo rolls up. It allows the watercolor brushes to dry naturally. These are not brushes you are going to ever use with acrylic paints or anything like that. These are your pretty, anytime you're going to use water, these are your brushes, and they're beautiful. We've had them now for a year. And again, it's the whole set. We sell the whole set. I almost lost my mind when I found out that they had come out, just landed, locked all up, new flat brushes. So these are all pointy. Love the pointy, but they have a 1-inch flat brush, and I think this is either a quarter inch, half-inch flat brush, and they just fit absolutely perfectly right in your little pouch. It was like they were made for them. I have been wanting flat brushes for forever. Now we have flat brushes from Crafter's Companion, but those are different. Those are perfect for your acrylic paints and things like that. These are your pretty special brushes that anytime you're using inks and watercolor paints, these are the ones you go to. So I have the 2 on an I Want It All. We're only selling them bundled as the 2, and the price is holy smokes artichokes. I also put the original set back on sale for you. And it really is, I'm not a watercolorist, and these aren't, I mean, you could literally pay $60 for a brush like this. You could pay $60 for a watercolor brush like this. And I'm not a watercolorist, but these brushes make me look so good, and they just stand up to the test of time. They're beautiful. I love how they dry in my little bamboo storage unit, and I am thankful to Yasutomo for bringing them out. I am thankful. So I locked up as many as I possibly could. I think we locked up the entire order of them. And I'm going to be playing with these today. Definitely the larger one. This one is, I love them both. So I wanted to talk to you about that just in case if nothing else means anything here to you. If you're like, nope, I'm here for the ride. I'm here to see what she makes. I'm here to learn some techniques. I'm just here to spend some time with my crafty friends. But if you have the Fusion brushes, and it says Fusion brush on it by Yasutomo. Let me see if I can get it in. Can I get it to zoom? If you have them, you need to add the next 2 to the set. All right, So let's talk a little bit about the washi tape. I have two different bundles. Well, I have a couple different bundles, but the two bundles that have the washi tape, this has nine rolls of washi tape, all different. This has 2 rolls of washi tape. And the reason why these are separated is because these have ephemera to go with them. So we did this as a bundle. Aren't they cute? We did this as a bundle because these 2 rolls of washi tape match the ephemera, and these 9 rolls of washi tape are all on their own. No 2 are alike. Everything's different. And this bundle, 2 rolls of washi tape, 2 full sets of ephemera, is instead of almost $32, it's $25, which is great buy. Okay, so let's talk about the washi tape a little bit. I have already opened some of it. But I wanted to leave some of it to open with you. I don't think I'm going to open all of them, but I think I'm going to open this one and maybe this one. And let's grab one of the super cute I'm trying to read what they say. Sugar roll, or I don't know, let's just grab one. So I've already opened a few of them, and I want you to know that when you open these, there's a super important tip and trick that you should do. So you got to pull off the little stickers, both top and bottom. So you have to take the sticker off to get the shrink wrap off of it. The problem is, once you do that, you will have no idea what washi tape number this is. If you, let's say you use all of this because it became your favorite and you want to reorder it, you have no way to do that because there's nothing in the core, there's nothing anywhere to tell you what it is, and you have to take everything off. You have no choice. So on the sticker, it gives you a number. This is number 99. I am going to take a Sharpie or a pen, something, and inside the core, I am going to write 99. That way, if I use all of this washi tape up, because I think you can make about 10 cards out of each roll, and I want to reorder it, at least I can go look up what was All and Create washi tape number 99. This one is 96. And again, you don't have a choice. You have to take the stickers off to get the shrink plastic off. And once you do, and you throw it all away, when you run out, or somebody asks you, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful card I've ever seen. Can you tell me what you used to make it? You are not going to be able to help them because there's nothing here for guidance at all. You may even want to put the name on the inside so you know what it is. I don't know how good I'll do, but this is sugar roll, and it's number 96. So, I mean, I didn't get it in there beautifully, but at least I've got it in there so I can see. Are you going to zoom for me? Hello? Maybe. Oh, there we go. It's not great, but it's in there. Then I can throw the sticker away. If you throw the stickers away without putting the number inside your roll, go find the stickers or go to the website and compare what the roll looks like versus what the name and the number is. It'll save yourself some heartache, and it'll save yourself a little bit of time if you want to share or reorder. Or maybe you're posting and you want to talk about what product it is, you're kind of gonna be a little stuck. It's just easier to write it down. This is sunflower and hair. And it's number 102. So as long as I know what the number is, I'm able to go and figure out what everything else is. But having the number inside, especially if you are ever thinking you may want to reorder it, it's important. Now, when you're using these, today I'm going to be using a full sheet of paper for every one of them that I do. And you're like, really? Yes, a full sheet of paper. I'm going to just start and find the end. And the first one you do, you kind of have to be forgiving of yourself because you're trying to figure out how it is put together. So I always take the first part. I'm trying to see where it kind of breaks up. So I always take this first part, and it seems like there's this natural little break right here between here and there. So that's where I'm gonna tear it. Now, I'm not 100% sure that that's the right place, but I'm gonna give it a tear. And I don't really keep the first end of it. I let that piece kind of go. So now I'm gonna look and I'm gonna say, okay, well, it kind of looks like a natural space kind of right here. So I'm gonna put it right in the middle because I don't know if there's something more on top, something more on the bottom. So here's my next piece. And again, it kind of looks like there's a natural break. It's like they're about 4 inches each. And I prefer to tear it than to cut it. I can cut it later if I want. And I'm gonna line him up right there. See, I cut him a little short, so I'm off somewhere. I can already tell you I'm off somewhere. But we're gonna go for it. So I've lined him up. Then I pull my next piece. And let's go there. And this is my next piece. And you literally just line it up and put it down. And you are building your scene. And my last piece. Yeah, I think maybe I needed to be a little bit Now, I don't mind that it staggers. That's fine with me. You may mind that it staggers, and we can come back and I can try again. It's really just about figuring out where to start and where to stop. So this one was a little bit off. So I think it goes to here. And let me try again. I'm gonna put it here and then pull my next piece, and I can kind of line it up before I tear it. Let's see where he goes. And kind of tear it there. And then my next piece, gosh, he's a cute bunny. And so, pull it up, see where it goes. I'm just trying to line it on up. That looks looks pretty good, and I think it needs to tear somewhere right around here. And then my last piece. Perfect. All right, there's my bunny. So you get, maybe you get more than 10, maybe you get 15 of the images, maybe 15. So even if it was 10, that's like 40 cents each. That's a great deal. If it's 15, holy smokes, artichokes, it's even a better deal. And it's all about lining up. Can you pull the washi tape up? Yes, you can. You've got a little time to pull the washi tape up and reposition it. But once it's down, it's down. So let's do another one. I want to do a couple of these for you. So I did that one. And how about this one? Let's see what this one is. Okay, so I think this one tears here. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I see that white, kind of a white space. So there's one. And then another like white space. It's like they give you like little dividers. They kind of are giving you a hint where to tear. And that one's gonna line right up to here. Lines right up. And then let me pull my next one. See, and there's that white space again. That's kind of, it's not like a set line because they don't want it to look obvious, but it is a nice way to tell where you should be and then my last one. And again, a nice white little line. Now, so far I've been going in order, but when I put this one down, it does not make sense. When I put this one down, so far I've been going in order. But when I put this one down, it actually is the top. And it finishes it off. So it just depends upon where you start on your washi tape, whether your last one becomes your first one or whether they go in order, just like we did here. Just kind of depends. So there's two. Let's keep going. So I did those two. Let's keep going. Ooh. Okay, so again, it looks like there's like a divider right here. It's just kind of white and plain. It's got a little bit of something going on, but not too much. I'm going to guess that that's where I'm supposed to tear. The first ones are always going to be the ones you're going to go, nope, that was wrong. So I'm going to take it, and here's my typewriter, and I can see that it lines up there. So I need to tear it somewhere around here. And then my typewriter. So I'm building my typewriter, and I'm just lining it up. And then my very last one, again, my very last one isn't going to line up on the bottom. My very last one is going to line up at the top. So it's not going to line here. That makes no sense. But if you put it up here, all of a sudden your sunflowers become whole. Let me just tear. Okay, so here it is. And if I put it down here, it doesn't line up with anything. That doesn't make any sense. But the minute I put it at the top, all of a sudden, those sunflowers become perfect. You see the full image. And you just kind of move it around until you've got that perfect alignment, and then put it down. Look at how beautiful is this, right? Done with washi tape. $4 and some odd cents for a roll. And you get so much. It's insane how much All in Create gives to you. Okay, so I did that one. Let's do another one. Okay, so again, see that little white break? I'm gonna tear somewhere in between there, and I'm gonna start in the middle because I don't know if I'm going up or down or both. Pull, a little bit of a white break. So now I'm gonna see, does it line up down here? Does it line up there? It definitely doesn't line up above. It's definitely below. It's definitely finishing off my floral. So let's line it up with my flowers. Pull my next piece. Okay, so my next piece, oh, might be a little short. My next piece doesn't actually go above or below. My next piece doesn't fit there, nor does it fit here. It doesn't go either place. So let's pull off the next piece. Ah, that lines up. So let's line that up. And let's tear it off. Now my little piece. I had to put it to the side for a minute. It all just depends upon where your washi roll starts and stops. And here I am. Now this piece is a little long, a little bit long. It actually fits right there. So I'm just going to take it and peel it up. And I'm going to tear it, just that little piece. And I'm going to put it in here because it's going to line up perfectly, and you're never going to notice, ever going to notice that I pieced it together. Fits perfectly right in there. And you will never know that I pieced that together. This is, so, it's this piece right here. I pieced it together from a piece I tore off. It is so forgiving. So I've done that one. Let's do this one, and let's go really exaggerated. So where's my start? Come on. There we go. So I've got birds here. And I think that the separation point, I think they're telling me with like little bursts of color. Maybe. I'm going to guess that I'm going to tear there and put it down. That's not straight at all, Stacy. And then my second one, I can see that it's going to go there. And I think I'm going to tear here. So again, I was a little long on this side, and that piece really needs to be up there. So what if I come back and I pull that little piece up just a little bit, and I just want to fill in a little bit of that side, and I just tear it off. Perfect. And then I can come in here and fill it in. It is so forgiving. You can't make a mistake. Perfect. And then this one, it's like that little rainbow. There's a little rainbow there. I'm going to say I'm somewhere close to around there is my tear place, but I can always check down here. Line it up. And then give it a tear. You can cut it. I like the torn edges a little bit better. And then my very last one again doesn't go towards the bottom. It goes towards the top. Doesn't fit down here. It fits up here, and I can line it up. And give a little bit of a tear. Beautiful, right? This is the telephone. I'm going to do these last two, and then we're going to move on. So let's see, what's this one? I need to find my starting point. This is a brand new roll. I haven't opened this one up at all. So I'm going to pull, see, to me, this little piece, that's where you would tear. This little piece is not going to do any good. So I'm just going to tear it off. And I'm going to start with this one, and it has a natural little break right here. And I'm going to put it in the center because I don't know if I'm going higher, lower. Here's my next one. A little bit of a break. Oh, these are my macaron cookies. Yum. But these would be darling for a bridal shower. Okay, my next one. So my next one doesn't, and it's got a nice white space, so I know that's where I'm going to cut it. But it doesn't fit in either, not on the top, not on the bottom. It makes no sense here. And it would make no sense down there. So I'm going to take it and pull it for just a minute until I do my next pull. And I can tell you right now that that's going to finish that off right there. And a little bit of a tear. And then I bet my top piece is right here. Oh, so cute. So cute. I love these. Okay, I'm going to do the last one, and then I'll be done and we'll move on. Promise. But I love these, and I didn't even do all the rolls. But, oh yeah, I put 99 in there. Oh, whew, I'm like, oh no, I didn't put the number. So brand new roll, so I need to start it. Brand new roll. I'm going to pull it and see. So like, to me, this doesn't make any sense. I think that that's the natural break. I think those flowers are going to be a row on their own. So I'm just going to put that one over, and I'm going to start with the telephone, and I'm going to separate it. So I'm going to tear it. So I've got a cord here and a cord here, so I know it must separate there. And I'm going to put it in the middle, because I can clearly see I'm going to go higher and I'm going to go lower. Again, a nice natural little break to tell you this is where you tear or this is where you cut. Boy, would this be a great class. You give everybody a roll of washi tape. They make their image. See, I didn't get close enough. I see a little bit of white space in between, and that's going to bother me. So I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to lay it back down. Okay, so you give everybody a roll of washi tape. You give them 9 sheets of paper, or if you buy both bundles, that way you get all 11 rolls of washi tape. You give them 11 sheets of paper. Well, they can cut this in half. So 6 sheets of paper. They do the washi tape that's in their hands. I'm still not on it. And then they pass it to the left or they pass it to the right until each person has done all 11 rolls. And then they can make 11 different cards, 11 different embellishments for layouts, 11 different whatever. What a fun class that would be, and pretty inexpensive. I think that would have been sorry guys, if we were doing an in-store make and take, we would have had a blast. And you're like, don't tell us that, but we just don't have staff to work on the weekends. Okay, so that one lines up there. And my last one, I know I don't want that cord because that's already over here. So I know I need to be before that. And it finishes out my phone. I'm a little bit short on the top. So I can come back and grab this one. Would it be this one or would it be this one? This one would go there. This one would go. I wonder if I can grab I don't know if it's worth it or not. You know what? I'm going to leave it be, and we're just going to go for it. I think I'm going to shorten this one up just a little bit, just so it's more in line with the other ones, and I'm not going to. So if I shorten this one up just a little bit. And sometimes it's nice, maybe you make the first one, and then you keep it with the washi tape so you know what it's supposed to look like. Do I want to try and put it in there? No. I'm going to let it be. Maybe I try the phone again. Okay, there's one. There's two. I'm not sticking them all the way down, just in case I have to move something. There's three. That's better. I did a better job this time. Once I knew what I was looking for, I did a better job. So cute. So we've done the phone. We've done the macarons. Hello, macarons. We've done the birds. Oh my gosh, so pretty. We've done the flamingo. Hello, beautiful. We've done the typewriter. We've done the vintage books and like apothecary jars. And we've done our little, but I don't like that. He's a little far apart. You think it's too late? Yeah, I think it might be too late. I think it might be down. Ooh. Careful, 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 careful. Careful. This was the first one I did. I'm going to try and line it back up a little bit better because I don't like the white line between it. I'd give just about anything to be able to stand up to center it. Okay, that looks better. Now all we have to do is get this bottom one off. How hard could that be? Gentle, I'm thinking that just taking a Band-Aid off a little one when they're small and you're just being gentle, gentle, gentle. Of course, my father was the type who ripped it off. He said, okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, and that's when he ripped. My dad was a football coach. Yeah. Suck it up, Buttercup, is what I was told. Okay, so can I get this one close so that it's on? That looks good. Okay, that's better. I'm happy. It doesn't have any of the white lines coming through. I've got it all done. So, now what do we do with these? Oh my gosh, we could do just about anything with them. We can certainly cut them out and is this the one I want to cut? Okay, we'll cut this one, I think. Well, we're doing it now. I could certainly cut them out. And get a straight edge cut on them. And then maybe back it in black. Okay, so the paper I'm using today, and there's going to be a reason I'm using this paper. It's by Sizzix. It is all smooth. The white is smooth, the black is smooth, the ivory is smooth. So no texture on either side. It is called their 3 Essentials colors. Smooth cardstock 3 Essentials colors. If you're looking for it in your independent retail store, here's the SKU. Call them. Ask them if they carry this product from Sizzix. We'll have it as part of the YouTube Yummy, but I think a lot of retailers have this because it is black, white, and cream that is smooth all in one pack. So let's grab a piece of black. Pretty. I'm gonna straighten this out just a hair bit. Zoop. Zoop. Sound effects required. Ooh. And look at that. Bing, bang, boom. You're done. So let's put this down. Nobody's going to know I have a yucky one on the back side. Shh. It's our secret between me and you. I'm going to trim that little piece. Zoop. Okay, so I've got that down. Let's trim them out. Let me go back just a little bit. I'm my own camera person, remember. So while I'm trimming this out, let me tell you that I was at HSN last week. Things went, I think, okay. I have a call on May 1st. And I think things went okay. I think I'll know more on May 1st. And if I do, I will let you know. But I was at HSN and I flew into Tampa Bay and they're in St. Petersburg. So 15 minutes, 20 minutes outside of Tampa Bay. Lovely, lovely people. Really amazing, lovely people. And their cafeteria, holy smokes artichokes, it was delicious. I mean, it's not like a cafeteria. It's like a food court. It was amazing. I had the grilled cheese because somebody recommended it. Holy smokes artichokes. You got to pick the kind of cheese. It was $3.50. I'm like, you can't buy anything in the state of California for $3.50, let alone a grilled cheese sandwich with 2 different kinds of cheeses. And they put some tomato on it for me. Oh, yeah, I would work there just for the cafeteria. Like I said, it was more like a food court than anything else. And everybody was so kind and so nice. So I have my meeting May 1st. And if I have confirmation of everything, I will be posting it to let you know. Oh, look at how pretty is this. See, I put the washi tape, I backed it on white paper, but it really looks better when you mat it in the ivory. Even though I backed it on the white, it really shows off better on the ivory. So there, now you decide what to do with it. Put it on a card base, make an embellish out of it, make a cute little tag out of it and sign the back. You decide what you want to do. Straight cut, absolutely. Easy peasy. But what if we wanted to do something more? Something more. Okay, this is where my reinkers come in. And this is where that brush comes in. I'm just going to put these over here to the side. I'm not going to use that. I'll grab another sheet of white paper. Holy smokes, do I go through white paper fast. So this is where my reinkers come in, and my spray bottle. All right, so we are not afraid of water. That's all this is. Water, we know, we understand, we drink it. We are not afraid of water, right? Right. We are not afraid of ink. We use ink all the time in our ink pads. This is just a reinker. That's all it is. It's my reinker. It's the Stacy Park Jacquard brand. Yes, so that makes it a special reinker, but it is just ink. Now, all inks are not created the same, and that's important to know. This is a water reactive dye-based ink that is highly, highly saturated. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know if you remember. I want to tilt up. I want to talk to you. Hold, please. Let me tilt on up. Go back, go back, go back. Okay. So I don't know if you remember, and you can always go back to look, when I did the Jacquard Pinata alcohol inks, and we still carry them. I still love them. I probably need to do something, another YouTube with them. But Jacquard Pinata alcohol inks, because Jacquard is a fine art company, the quality of their product is stellar. And I stopped carrying Couture Creations alcohol inks. I stopped carrying Marabou alcohol inks because when I showed you what one drop of Pinata alcohol inks can do, the color is so intense, it looks black. Even the lighter colors look so dark until you add their very, very special extender. Their alcohol inks are not like anything else. They are made with ethanol, which means you get more pigment. The ethanol they need to use less ethanol to make the alcohol inks be alcohol inks. So, or like their Pearl-Ex. Their Pearl-Ex is like a perfect pearl, except for it's 100% mica in the jar. You're paying for 100% mica as opposed to another brand of perfect pearl or anything like that where the mica has already been cut with gum arabic. That's another powder that you have to put into the mica to make it permanent, to make it stable. Jacquard sells the gum arabic for like $4 for this huge bottle, and inside you get this, of the micas you get 100% pigment. Why wouldn't you want 100% pigment when you can mix in your own gum arabic super easy and have bigger, bolder, brighter, more pigmented colors? That's the same thing with my inks. They're a dye-based ink like lots of inks out there. They're water reactive like lots of inks out there, but they're not the same. And it's my job to educate you on how they're different because inks can be so confusing. A Memento ink is not water reactive. It does not move with water. It is not blendable, but you can use it with alcohol markers. It doesn't smear nearly as much. A StazOn ink is a permanent ink. That means think about writing with Bics and Sharpies if you're going to be on metal or glass or plastic. StazOn is your ink. There's oxide inks, which are kind of a pigmenty, hybrid-y kind of ink from Tim Holtz, where lots of blendability absolutely stays wet a little bit longer. Tons of inks, but everybody's ink does something a little bit different. Nobody has exactly the same formulation, at least in my experience with all the inks we've played with over the years. All of them are slightly different. Mine are highly saturated like that Pinata ink. Highly saturated, water soluble, but will stay wet long enough for you to use with embossing powder. So I'm going to show you. We're going to play with my ink for just a minute, and then I'm going to show you what we do once we incorporate the washi tape images. And the washi tape is called Layer It Up, is what they've named it. Okay, so do I think I'm good? All right, so I've got my blending mat. The blending mat is just super important in my life. They did raise the price. It went from $5.50 to $5.95. Not tragic. This is half of the blending mat, so I cut mine in half, and then I cut it in half again, and you know, I really only need this. Oh, no, that's good. I'm like, what is that? This big of size. Sometimes I will use even a smaller portion of it. I like to have the 3 sizes. So if I cut it in half, and then I cut like a 6x6 size, and then a small strip. And you'll see me use the smaller strips when I am working with my, well, not my, the Sizzix stencil and stamp tool. Today I'm going to play with a larger piece. So my inks are really, really pigmented, really saturated. A little drop will do you. It's better to start with less than more. Water, that's all this is. A reinker and water and paper. Nothing scary here. Okay, do you see how that moves? And the more water I add, the less saturation it will have. I can drop another drop. Whoop. Almost looks like alcohol ink there. And look at the saturation. But then I can add water. And then I can add water. And every time I add water, I'm desaturating the color. But if you don't have ink that starts with such a high saturation, this is not achievable. Can't do it. You can't darken an ink if it's already a light color. You can lighten an ink that is heavily saturated. Now I could go back over here. Ooh, that's a lot. And I could add a little bit in here. And I could come back. And I could darken my top just a little bit. Can you see what the ink will do? This is not watercolor, but look at what you can accomplish with it. This is a reinker, a water-based reinker, a dye, well, it's a dye-based water reactive ink. And I love the inks. I love my inks. They asked me what I would do if I could do inks, and I told them what I wanted. And then they went out and they mad scientisted it and did it. So let's take another color. Can you see how fabulous this brush is? Love the 1-inch brush. It will become my go-to for so many things. Let's play with maybe Blue Jay or Admiral Blue. Let's try Admiral Blue, and let's bring over here. And so I'm going to do a drop and some water. And then I might do a second drop. I just need to get the, ooh, look at that. Holy smokes, artichokes. I need to get it so that I have enough to load my brush. Although that's quite a bit. Should I add one more drop just for good sake? Because, I mean, it is just a drop. literally. At that rate, the reinkers are going to last you, well, quite some time. Okay, so 2 drops, I've got it very saturated, nice and wet, so that I've got and then we can add a little bit of water and mix it all together. And that should lighten my color. And then we should add a little bit of water. And that should lighten my color. So it isn't really that one ink is better than the other, it's that they do different things. And all I'm using is water. Water is not scary. You can do this. This is an awesome way to swatch my inks out. Love how deep and dark. And if I wanted to come back and add a little bit more dark towards the top, I could do another drop, add in just a tiny bit of water, and come back and darken that up. So the darker your top color is, the lighter your bottom color looks. So the darker your top color, the lighter your bottom color looks. Now let's play with my inks and some of our washi tape. Now for a lot of people, brown is not their go-to color. A lot of people may buy oodles of different colored inks, and brown is not one of them. Today, brown is the star of the show. Now, if I want to let this dry, I just put it in my little bamboo storage, and because that bamboo is done with bamboo slits, this is going to air dry. I didn't throw my little top piece away, because if I want, I can just put it right back on top. So what if we play, do you want to play with this one? All right, let's play with this one. And I need all of this space. I need all of this space. There's a reason I used 1 sheet of paper per. So I'm going to start with maybe some yellow. Right on my blending. Drop. Ooh, put my lid on, thank you very much. Some water. Blend. And I'm just going to kind of go all the way around. I can even go over it. So I've made a big circle here. Lots of ink, wide borders. And I'm not worried about going over it because the washi tape will ultimately resist. So now let's take maybe some green. And a drop of green. And some water. And I'm just kind of putting it wherever. Maybe I want a little darker. So I mean a little dab will do ya. Okay. And then maybe I come back and I add a little bit more yellow. A little drop will do ya. And I'm not cleaning my brush in between. I'm just a girl who kind of goes for it. Now this is where I'm at. Kind of looks like a hot mess. Like, I don't think so, Stacy. I know, right? Let's take my brown, which is called dark chocolate. And again, a little drop will do. Zoop. Plop. Little drop. And some water. Do you see how much paint that makes? Now I might come in here. And add a little bit of brown. And I'm going to kind of wipe off some of the, and I'm going to kind of blend. And I think I want some more green. Zoop. And I'm just going to kind of blend it all together. You'll see that my inks do not make mud. No mud allowed, even though now I'm layering some yellow over the top. Just a drop, a little tiny dab will do ya. Ooh, and that yellow over the top and almost full concentrate is beautiful. And maybe just a little bit of my brown kind of coming in on the side here. Maybe a little bit of my brown. Kind of coming in on the side. And I'm just playing with color. I'm certainly not painting. I'm dabbing and moving it around. And layering color upon color upon color, and yet there's no mud here, ma'am. Okay, I think I'm going to stop. And I'm going to let that sit for about that long. Now, pay no attention to what I'm going to do. You're like, oh my gosh, Stacy, you just wiped up all of that color. I know, but pay no attention. I think I'm now going to tear this. So I'm going to trim this out really big. Really big. Hence the reason I used a full sheet of paper. Now I'm going to old school it. I'm going to tear the paper, and when you tear paper, you always tear towards you. If you tear away, you're not going to see that edge that I'm looking for. So I'm going to tear my paper, and I kind of have to decide how big of a border do I want. And then I'm just going to tear this paper, and I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for torn. And I tear towards me. I remember the first time I ever learned how to tear paper, I thought it was like, oh, where has this been all my life? That I could change the look of something by just tearing the paper? Now, if it's too much white for you, you can come back and tear some of that white. Get rid of just a little bit if it's too much for you. And then the last one I have to do is the bottom. And no matter what, I'm always tearing. I'm always tearing towards me. And I'm not looking for perfection. Now, what happens if I tear my paper the other direction? So I was tearing towards me to get the white. But if I tear the other way, well, I don't get anything. Unless you want that side to be the white, but you don't get anything. So you always tear towards yourself, and that gives you that beautiful finished edge. So here I am. Now what if I took and put it on my black paper, and I'm not trying to be perfect here. I want that natural edge to look natural. And remember, this is on white. All right, this is on white. And now I'm going to cut this out. Some places the border is going to be a little bit thicker, some places a little thinner, all depending upon that torn edge. And now the last thing I put it on is not white paper. I'm going to put it on the ivory because the ivory just softens it up. It just, now you could do an A2 card, an A6 card. It's really up to you I could have A6'd this or A2'd this. I could make my border maybe a little bit smaller in the black, but I'm going to put it down on the white. Look at how good the inks blend. Yum. Okay. So put it on my ivory. That's why I like this pack of paper so much from Sizzix, because it gives you all three colors and all three of them are smooth. A lot of fire trucks. And look at that. So easy to do. Let's do another one. I'm going to do maybe these three. Let's play a little bit, shall we? So I've got my telephone, and maybe I start with a little bit of yellow because I've got some yellow going on in here. I can clean out my brush if I want to. You know, I'm just going to check my phone real quick because it's an awful lot of sirens. It's not showing anything. All right. I'm hoping everything's okay. I'm sorry, but my community is important to me, and that's an awful lot of sirens. A little bit of water. I'm just going to go over the whole thing. Make a nice square so I can cut a nice big square out. Okay, so there's my yellow. Doesn't look like much, but that's okay. Now maybe we'll take some of my red delicious. I always say delish. I should have named it red delish, but it has the red delicious. Little bit, just a dab. That's as much of red delicious as I put on there. Maybe a little bit more yellow. You become the artist, but I'm not painting. I'm picking up the colors that I see, and I'm going for it. Love the yellow. So like I said, 6 more colors, hopefully July. Now the brown, because you need the brown. Gotta have the brown. The brown is the key. It is the reason, it is the way and the light for these, because it adds that little bit of depth. And I'm just kind of going all over with it. I'm gonna blend some of it into my color. And it's not beautiful, but it will be when I'm done. And maybe I want a little bit more, a little deeper red. That's the drop. And I'm just marrying that into my brown. Maybe a little bit more, yellow. Just a drop. Ooh, hardly any water. Oh, that color is so gorgeous. And then maybe just a tiny little bit of brown. Just put a little bit of brown back into it and call it done. Just to add that depth. I love the depth of it. The brown is definitely the hero. Okay, I think I'm going to say done. Done. Now let's tear. big, wide. Leave myself a lot of room to tear. Let's tear. Your biggest decision is how much of a border do you want and how much are you willing to tear away? I'm a go for it kind of girl. So I'm willing to see what happens. So too much, I'm going to bring that back. And there's no measuring, I'm just tearing. It's not meant to be perfect. It's not meant to be symmetrical on either side. It's meant to have this beautiful, beautiful little distressed look. And then if there's any place I feel there's too much white, I can either tear that off and get rid of some of it, pare it down just a little bit, don't watch. And now let's grab a piece of black paper. Let's put it down. I'm going to do the macaron one next because there's lots of pinks in there. Nobody needs to see the back side. And this is all done with paper, reinkers, and this inexpensive, fabulous, fabulous washi tape. Maybe I'll take a little bit of that white off. So I made this border super close. It'll be bigger in some areas, tighter in others, depending on how the paper tore, the hills and valleys of it. I'm going to leave it. And then let's grab a piece of ivory. Now, if the white is troubling you, if the white you're saying it's just too white, okay. Go on in. Get your brush a little wet. Have no idea what color is left on here. Get your brush a little wet. And then just add a little bit. I have no idea. This really is no color. This is brown and red and yellow, all mixed together. And just kind of soften that white. Just with what's left over on your brush. Because of course it's going to match because you just did your whole card front in these colors. And I'm not trying to cover all the white. I'm just trying to tone it just a little bit. Just tone it just down just a little bit. Just add a little bit of color to it. Yeah, that works. You can do this. And you will feel the sense of, oh, when you have, and there's no right and there's no wrong. My inks don't make mud, so play. Play. Grab some white paper. Get the brush. It'll make your life this, now that I can do this in that kind of scale, that fast, oh, that makes my heart happy. Sit down and get the inks, play with them. If you're not a stamper, don't get the ink pads. Get the reinkers. I do use the only time I use the stamp pads is when I'm stamping, but I use these reinkers for everything. Oh, it's still a little wet. And again, I could have done an A2 card, an A6 card, a 5x7 card, a slimline card. I have samples of all of those in here. I have beautiful finished samples. And that background's perfect. It's perfect. It matches perfectly. All right, let's play with this one because this one's got pinks in it. And let's clean my brush because it's got more pink in it than anything else. And I'm just using a baby wipe to clean my brush. Let's grab. Well, I'm a girl who always likes to start with yellow, so I'm going to just stay true to who I am. Or should I start with maybe a little bit of orange? Orange pop is my orange color, but I'm going to dilute it really good. I can always come back and add more orange. I'm just trying to kind of get a base coat. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. My paintbrush just soaked it right on up. That was a sound effect. That was my paintbrush soaking it right on up. Nice big surface area. Nice big surface area. Super soft, almost a peachy color, which is kind of what I was going for because I have that macaron right there. Now let's incorporate in some of my pink. So that's going to be my cranberry fizz. And cranberry fizz is bold. Just like cranberries are bold, this color is bold. And a little goes a long way. You know, you have a cranberry and it's like, it kind of puckers you up, that the cranberry fizz ink. It's bold. Bold. Oh, I just sprayed all over. I just, oh well. Oh well. See, it's bold. Open this one. There we go. I think I'm going to come back in with some more orange. And we'll let it be a little darker this time. In fact, I think I'm even going to go a little darker. Walk on the wild side. Bold. I use this so sparingly because it's so strong. All right, I think it's time for the brown. I love the orange with the pink. I think it's time for dark chocolate. Look, Ma, I didn't use yellow. And I'm mixing that brown with the pink. And I'm just letting it do its thing. Maybe I bring in a little more orange. Really brighten up that orange. And then that brown, just a drop, almost full saturation. Look how dark that is, almost full saturation. And really get that nice deep depth perception. Okay, what do you think? Should I call it done? And let's trim it out and see what we got. Come on. There we go. Okay, pay no attention. Normally I would make a background with all of this, but meh. All right, let's trim it out. And I do think I'll do that last one, but I think I'm just going to use a blue and a brown. That's it. One blue, one brown to do the birds. I think that's all I'm going to use. We'll see how it comes out. So you could choose to not tear this and cut it. No. I contemplated it for a moment. Okay, and I am going to take a little bit and just kind of darken up some of the white with what was on my brush. I'm not trying to cover it all up, I'm just trying to tone it down. Good, and then my black. And I like the cream. I think the cream just sets it off. I'm going to have almost no border on this one. I mean, like almost nothing. Very small black border, but then you put it against the cream and it's like bam, whoop, there it is. Of course I swayed in with it. Well, too bad, so sad. Handmade. Imperfect is the new perfect. And then the last one I'm going to do, I'm just going to do those birds, and I'm going to do it in just the blues. I'm going to use one blue and some brown, and let's see what we get. This was an absolute play day today. Little wonky, but that's okay. Love that. Where am I putting these? Up here. All right, last one, and then we'll call it done. But I want to do just one color. I want to see if it will come out with just using one color by changing the saturation of the blue. And I think we're going to try Caribbean blue versus Blue Jay. And we'll see what happens. Don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. So a drop, and then I'm going to desaturate this by a lot because I want to get that initial light blue down. Load my brush with it. So super light. I could almost just use that as a background. Let's go a little darker. Same blue, not as much water. Same blue, not as much water. Ooh, look at that saturation. That's what I'm going for. Now I'm almost at 100% saturation. I'm adding no water in. And I'm just trying to get that darker color going. Oh, Stacy, I just put it. Okay. So I got several shades of blue going on here. All the same blue. Another drop. No water at all. Okay, I think I'm going to come in with my brown now. But I could leave it with just all that blue and then tear it because I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 different shades of blue going on, but it all came out of the same reinker. But let's try a little bit of brown. So really dark. Don't put it in my brown again. I used no water with this brown. I just kind of went for it. And a little bit of blue. Same blue. Right into that brown. Oh. A little bit more blue. I want it right into that brown. Okay, kind of looks like a hot mess. Just making them blend. All right, let's see what we get. Let's cut it out. Still feel like I need that darker brown, just like right there. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay here and work on this. I'll just keep going. See, this is what happens. Okay, tear. I bet that last little thing that I did probably made absolutely no difference because I'm tearing off what I just did. Of course I am, Stacy. A little bit closer maybe, huh? Well, let's come on in and do it a little bit closer. Okay. So pretty. Clean my brush with a baby wipe. Clean my blending mat with a baby wipe. Make sure I've put my lids on. I am absolutely notorious for leaving them off. Every one of them. The SMS girls are looking at this going right now like, whew. Because undoubtedly I will spill it everywhere. Sometimes over their samples. Oh, I just think this is so pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of this white off, just a little bit. There we go, a little bit less white. Oh, I think this is so pretty. That blue and that brown blending into each other. I only used one color blue. I just either kept it highly saturated or desaturated. I got a little bit of Stacy tape that I didn't fold back under. There we go. Oh, see, I just spilled, but you know, I had put my lids back on. I love the washi tape. I love the ease of use. I love the price of it. I love the finished results of it. And when you see the samples, I have oodles of different samples for you. There's so many different ways to use this washi tape. This was just the way I wanted to do it today. I had fun. This was a Wahoo Kachoo time for me. It's my decompression time. Anytime I can take white paper and some inks and play, and yes, even have slightly inky fingers. Oh, that makes my heart happy. I know, Donna Jet, you're saying, where are the gloves? I know, I can hear you right now. No. Inky hands are happy hands. And I love the Sizzix paper. I wish that Simply Defined had ivory smooth. I do not. I wish I did. I do not. But I love that you get the white, the ivory, and the black in the one pack. Okay. I think that's dreamy. We did this one. And 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 somewhere we did the little one where I just cut it out. It's here somewhere. Where I just cut it and oh, and we did this one where I just kept it square, and that may be the way you like it. I didn't ink anything at all. Nothing. But then I had to play. I just had to. My inks don't make mud. They blend, they layer. You can come back on top and add the same color in a deeper saturation. And they just, I think they just lend. This might be my favorite. I don't know. Every time I finished one, I swore that was going to be my favorite, but now I'm not sure. So we used the washi tape. We used the washi tape to make finished images. It is layering, stacking washi tape that give you, there's at least, maybe there's 20 in this roll. This roll is long, but remember, you have to open it up. You gotta take off the stickers. It's the only way to get into it. And the minute you do that, and you take off this top sticker, this one is 105. So the minute I pull this top sticker off and take off the shrink wrap, I have absolutely no way of knowing what washi tape this is. So you're going to take that pen and you're going to write 105 in it. And maybe you want to look at the name and see if you can get the name in there. This one is Bouquet Kalina. Callina. Just so I know what it is, because once you throw this away, you have to make another one and then go look it up and see what it is, and if you want to reorder it, it's just easier that way. And then they just peel and stack. Remember, they may not stack exactly in order. It seems like it might go here, 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 and then the top is the last one. It just depends upon how your washi tape was rolled. But they're beautiful. Beautiful. And the fact that Fusion brushes now have 2 sizes. We're only selling them as the I Want It All. You got to buy both sizes. You have 2 more spaces left in your roll. Because our original pack was 5. I'm putting the original pack back out on sale. And now I can put my last 2 in there. So excited about them. When I saw them, I was like, oh, I need them. I want them. How do I get all of them? These are not used for acrylics or fabric paint, or these are your pretty brushes to use anytime you are using inks and watercolor paints. You want to use, if you're diluting micas, really diluting micas, go for it. Anything you're using heavy water with. And then to let them dry, you just roll it up. The bamboo is a natural dryer for the brushes because it has all those slats, and you put them away. So what is on sale? Well, I've got a couple bundles from All and Create. The bundle that I used these 2 bundles today. Well, I used these 2 bundles today. So the macarons came out of this bundle because it also has the ephemera to go with it. And the ephemera comes in pre-colored, ready to go, or you do it yourself and have an oodle good time with it. So you get both, and you get the 2 packs or the 2 sets of layering washi tape. Then the other bundle that has the layering washi tape has the other 9. So if you want all 11 washi tapes, you can either do the I Want It All bundle here and buy these open stock, or you do both I Want It All bundles for them. It's really up to you. Or maybe you just liked 1 or 2 of them, or maybe this wasn't for you at all. This is all on sale. Then, because they're designers, we have samples from us, we have samples from them. Their designers used several of their mini stamps. So we have their mini stamps as bundles and open stock. So a few bundles. So here we have, and you will see these in several of the samples. You'll see that they've used these mini stamps. in quite a few of the samples. So all 4 mini stamps from All in Create. $25.96 is the regular price. Your price is $20.77. And that gets you the 4 of those. Then we have the next bundle. This is bundle number 5. I went out of order, but that's okay. So again, they're mini stamps. I think they're like A7 size. And oodles of the samples were made using the washi tape and their mini stamps. Bundle number 3 is really different. Wait till you see the samples done with this. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. Regularly $12.98, now $10.38. Wait till you see the samples made with those. Then I'll put the Sizzix paper on sale because I think you need it. But if you have a local who's got it, a local independent retailer, there's the SKU. There's the name, shop local, and of course the brushes. So your set, if you were to buy the 5 because you don't have them, it will come with all 5 brushes and the bamboo, and then the finishing 2 brushes are here. And of course all my inks will be on sale. Let's look at samples. So here are some that were done. So this is the other washi tape where they kept them straight cut. Cute, right? They kept them straight cut. And that may be the way you like it, as opposed to inking and tearing but now you know you can do both. Here's the whole image straight cut. So while I did this, they did that. Same washi tape, totally different looks. Straight cut. So they did this one. I did that one. I've got my green and my brown and my cranberry going on. They used stamps and kept the straight cut. Well, they rounded the corner. Just depends upon which one makes your heart happy. Then I have all of these and a few more. How pretty is that? So they took the image and then they cut it up into 4s and paneled it out. This was done with, that's done with the rub-ons that we had. Ooh, remember those rub-ons? Those rub-ons were good rub-ons. And look at this. How clever. That's beautiful. And then here, and again, you've got some of the stamps that's added some of the detail to the background. They did that. I did this. You have options. Choice is yours. So this is washi tape in the back that we've had earlier, and then they die cut out. I didn't do this one. They're all absolutely beautiful. Here's part of the phone. Holy smokes, that's awesome. No, what is that? Is that part of the phone? No, that must be a different washi tape. I must not have done this one. 105. Washi tape 105. 103. 98. 104. 99. 105. I don't remember seeing a 105. 102. Now I'm looking for 105. Look at how cute is that. Is that darling? Told you, you can do them in a A6 and A2 size. They don't have to be square. Here they did the washi tape as the background and as your center. So they did the washi tape and made a background paper out of it. Here we have the macarons. Pretty, right? Same thing, they use the washi tape to make their background. I'm still looking for 105. 105! Hello, 105. This card was made using 105. Oh, I'm so happy I found it. Oh, it's a good thing I found it because here's the next sample. Also with 105. And this was just made using the stamps. And here's another where they die cut. Okay. Holy smokes, artichokes. Okay, yeah. Wow. I mean, that, I don't have the talent to do that, but God bless your pea-picking heart. Is it Daphne? Wow. That's amazing. But I'm not done. Here's the ephemera. This is one of the washi tapes that I didn't use going all around the backside. Oh, here's one I did. Again, the ephemera, using one of the washi tapes that I didn't use. Here they die cut. Pretty, right? Here's their telephone. Again, washi tape from earlier. So pretty. This way. So pretty. That's washi tape. I didn't use that one either. Oh, and then here's the other one in the sweets. So we had the macarons in here, and here's the other washi tape. Pinafores. Mmm. Yum. They fussy cut it out. Wow. And then again with some of the stamps. Remember I had that stamp in the small? And no, that's not 105. And then the last one, this was done with just the stamps. Wow, there were some amazing samples here. Did I show these? Yeah, I showed those. Amazing samples. And I had fun. I had a great time doing these, truly had a great time. Done, easy. We're not afraid of water. We're not afraid of reinkers. We're not afraid of white paper. Bam, magic happens. All Create has done a phenomenal job with this washi tape. And my understanding is there's Christmas washi tape to come. So, where are you going to find all of this great product? Well, I think the All Create washi tape is pretty much available everywhere. I think a lot of places have it. So, by all means, take a look at your favorite independent retailer. Did I just get ink everywhere? Take a look at your favorite independent retailer to see what of this product they may have that you can pick up with them. And then if they don't have it, either ask them to order it for you or then come shop online. And there are oodles of places to shop online. We are just one of them. And while we support and appreciate all of your business, we also support and appreciate all of the other independent retailers out there that are just like us. Just like you're a duck on the top of the water. You know, you're gliding along nice and smooth, but underneath the water, our little feet are going like this all the time. That's the life of a small mom and pop retailer, no matter what business you're in. So I am Stacy. I am the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you learned something. I hope that you saw something that made you go, oh, I hope you saw something that made you go, I can do that. Water, reinker, white paper. Yeah, I'm good. Let's get it started. So let's get it started. Until next week, I will see you on Monday for Make It Monday event, where I've got a $110 bundle for $19.99. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. And again, thank you for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. I'm Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple. Hit the like button and we'll see how many likes we have by the end of the week, and that will depend. That'll tell us how much our gift card is going to be worth. We always give 2 away. Is it a $25 gift card? Is it a $50 gift card? Is it a $75 gift card? I don't know. You tell me. All right, you guys, good night. Bye-bye.